Hey, welcome to the Razzle Dazzle Show, a podcast where we talk about our favorite video games and all things pop culture with an emphasis on our favorites. We're your hosts, Jared, Mauro, and Chaz.
I'm one of those two. You figure out who.
Yeah, I'll let you figure out mine too. I think I'm Jared today, though.
And welcome to Delta episode number 58 for the month of December. If this is your first Delta series episode, this is basically a series of episodes where we take the time to catch up with each other about what's been going on in the past month and what's been going on in pop culture. Please let us know what you think about this episode somewhere on the internet, and be sure to follow us on our socials and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Links to them are down below. And with all that being said, it's Razzle Dazzle time. Happy holidays. How's it going? It's December. How are we at the end of the year already? That's crazy, man.
Right?
Oh, it's weird. It's a weird
like
feeling.
2025 started like 3 weeks ago.
Honestly.
And we're already in December.
Just this past week, like I blinked and like it was Monday. I blinked and then it's already freaking Friday. It's weird, man. It's weird how time moves. Anyways, welcome to another Delta series episode, guys. December holidays. It's been a pretty busy month, all things considered. One of the biggest things that we're going to be talking about today on this episode is the Game Awards, and we will be talking about our own personal the Razzle Dazzle Show's game of the year or whatever, based off of what we have played. But before we get there, who wants to start off about like what's been going on?
Oh, I can start. A lot of fun things happened this month. We'll get this one out of the way because it's mandatory. My car's already acting up. I got the check engine light. My driver's side window rolled down and it won't roll back up. And my AC still isn't working. But now I think I already mentioned the leak in my coolant.
Yes, you have?
Yeah, that's old news. New news, check engine light on. Probably has something to do with the catalytic converter.
Sure.
You know, Mauro might get a Vespa or something.
Vespa.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. It used to, honestly, back that like a year and a half ago, it used to be kind of funny. Like how crazy. Every month I just so happen to have something with my car. Like, cool. You know, it's a bit that we can keep going talking about on the podcast. But now it's like,
it's worrying.
Yeah, it's actually bad. Like I kind of want to start January and be like, actually, nothing happened with my car this month.
That's your New Year resolution. Susan's okay. For once,
Susan's okay. Susan is fine. Susan is like let out of the ER and everything is hunky dory. Another really cool thing that happened to me this month is I was just so like, I don't know when I ordered it. I do remember having done so. I was scrolling through Reddit and then some fan of Jack and Daxter made these custom shirts for each game. One for Jack 1, one for Jack 2, and one for Jack 3. And I remember being like, this is really cool, and I would like all of these. However, I'm going to lock in Jack 2 now.
Yeah. Just
so that, you know, if anything happens, like, at least I have that one. And I forgot about it. And this month, literally last week, it came in. And I had forgotten about it. So it was, like, such a nice little, like, gift to myself, from myself. Thank you, me.
I love it when that happens. That happened to me like yesterday, where I got a notification saying, "Hey, this package has been delivered." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm not expecting it." I'm like, "Oh, the thing I pre-ordered in freaking February. Oh, okay. Thanks. Great."
In February.
I love it when that happens. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it is. I do. It felt really nice when I opened it and I saw it. I'm like, I know exactly what this is. And yeah. Lastly, I was going to take the LSAT, the LSAT, the law school entrance exam.
Oh yeah,
next month, but I'm not ready, so I pushed it back to February. That's another thing. Yeah, I've just been studying a lot for that one. That one's tough.
Getting your lawyer on, man.
Yeah. Soon, you know, little by little.
Well, I hope you do good on the LSAT, and we'll see in a few months.
We will see. In February's Delta, we'll see.
Yeah.
That's my month.
Cool, man. Chaz?
So I've been sitting here thinking while Mauro's been talking, right? And
thank you for thinking instead of listening. Thank you.
I was listening. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm next because the way it always goes, if Mauro goes first, I go. And then if I go, Mauro's next. Jared always chooses to go last.
That's not true. Right? I go first quite often.
I think you went first like probably twice this year.
That's we can check, but okay.
But I was just generally trying to think of anything I can say that's been going on. Like, as you guys know, I've been even less responsive this month because holiday season, and with holiday seasons, my sailors have been getting in more trouble. So I have to. That's my work consists of. Other than that, is making up for work where the sailors can't stand posting. It's a lot of extraness that I can't talk about either.
Yeah.
So just,
confidential
that,
stuff.
Yeah, I'm still over here trying to think. Christmas shopping has been great and hell at the same time. It, like, how to describe it to you? On one of the days I finally had got off, I went all the way down to Jacksonville, which is about an hour away from me, and the stores weren't like it didn't feel like how Christmas used to be. Like, I don't know if you guys remember when you were younger, like your mom would take you like Christmas shopping with them, and the stores would be hella packed. Like, there was like you couldn't get in line for anything by the time you got to the front of the line, or like they wouldn't have a change because obviously they ran out of money, or like you get to the store and everything you wanted was absolutely gone. But now you can go to the mall and like the shelves are filled.
Wait, and that's a bad thing? You're complaining about that?
Yes, because I don't like how to describe it to you. I miss the humanity in the holidays.
It doesn't feel like Christmas, man. Everything's too easy.
Well,
absolutely, like,
I think I know what he means. It's like people are not going shopping because things cost too damn much. Like, just today, I was at McDonald's before I got here, and to order like one sandwich and a medium fry, that's almost $10. I was at CVS the other day, and I was just getting like some snacks and orange juice. So I got OJ, I got some soup, like 2 cans of soup. I got some ice cream and shit. All of that was like $35, almost $40 for just a couple of things. So like, I understand what you're saying, Chaz. Like, yeah, it's the shopping season or whatever, but like everything costs too damn much. And I think also people are just starting to be more desensitized to the whole like, it's Christmas, it's special. It really isn't anymore because it just everything is becoming too corporate.
See, I was having actually, see, that right there is the crux of it. I was having this conversation with my sister literally yesterday, and we were talking about how they just got to the point where Christmas doesn't really feel like Christmas to them anymore. And I'm like, okay, I got that a couple years ago. This is the 1 year, the first year since I was like maybe 16, 15, 14, where it did feel like Christmas. And I noticed that a lot of people are talking about how it doesn't really feel like Christmas anymore, whatever. We're growing up. Back then, Christmas happened to us. Now you have to make Christmas happen. Right? So I walked out today and I did a little bit of Christmas shopping. It was very early. Granted, it was very early, but there were no lines. I was able to find exactly what I needed, and I got home at a reasonable time. I'm happy about all that. And what did I come home to? A Christmas tree that we set up, a mirror that this morning I drew a bunch of little like Christmas things on for the theme because my roommate's having their birthday party. And now like I'm in my chair right now inside my closet doing my little like recording thing, and it's got like Christmas sort of like vibe. I can even like mess around with the LEDs to make it feel more Christmas. For me, this feels like Christmas because I made it feel like Christmas.
I see your point. I think,
you know what I mean?
I think maybe Chaz and I are becoming more cynical, if that's how you use that word correctly, about the holidays. Also because like, there's, at least for me, there's less people in my life now to worry about Christmas shopping or to invite over or to go over, like we don't even have a Christmas tree because 1, it's too damn expensive, and 2, like where the hell are we gonna put it? We live in like an apartment. There's not like real space. So like it's a lot of different things that add up, and to me it's just like, yeah, it's a time where I'm off work. Great. I love it. I already got my partner her gift early. She already got my gift early, so like we just been enjoying it this month. My gift was Metroid Prime 4. That came out. That's a big deal, and I've only had time to play it for like an hour or two. Honestly,
okay.
But
not to take any time away from Chaz's segment.
Yeah.
However, what are Chaz and Jared? What does Christmas mean to you?
Oh,
Is
God.
it like no? But that's a genuine question, because back then it was going to school and seeing how the teachers set up the classroom to be all Christmassy, then going to the mall and seeing all the Christmas things, watching TV, waiting for the Christmas specials, the Christmas movies, the Christmas like episodes for the certain shows that I watch. I don't do that anymore. I don't go to school anymore. I don't, well, I mean, like, I'm doing classes, but like they're all online, right? I don't go to school. I'm not in an actual classroom. I'm not really waiting for Christmas to get something because I have money, so I can just get what I want. You have to change it. As an adult, what do? You don't watch Christmas specials, you watch Christmas movies. You don't go out and like see other people set up Christmas. You set up Christmas in your own place. You have gift exchanges with friends, because like that's the thing. And if you and your partner got each other Christmas gifts early, wait till Christmas to play it, bro. Like, I'm assuming you don't work Christmas Day, so you wake up Christmas Day.
I am not gonna be waiting an entire month to play a game that I've already waited over a decade. Mauro, you were with me in the cafeteria at Miami-Dade when Metroid Prime 4, the teaser trailer, got released and announced. You were there with me, dude. You know how long ago that was? You're not going to make me wait till the end of the month to play Metroid Prime 4.
Jared,
shut up.
You're telling me you're not already waiting? You're saying you played it for less than an hour. You're already waiting. And that's what makes Christmas.
But that's because I've been playing other shit. I've been doing other shit too, man. It's like I have it and I finally started it. I finally started it.
No, you continue playing other shit, and then on Christmas Day, when you don't work, you make yourself some hot cocoa, you sit down and you play the fucking game, and it's going to feel like Christmas. God damn it!
So, Chaz, you can start first with this question.
Christmas is like a day. The way I grew up off of it,
was just... Okay, all right.
I'm trying to figure out how to put it into words. I'm sorry.
Maybe let me make it easier. Maybe the question was stupid. Why?
No, it wasn't. I get the question. It's just hard for me to put into words because like Christmas was a feeling that I got. Like I don't feel that feeling anymore, and it's not because I had the responsibility to buy gifts. Because before I used to buy gifts, I used to work with my dad so I can get money so I can give people other stuff, and it still felt like Christmas, even though I worked. I still went and did it. Obviously, I still had school and I wasn't having responsibilities like I am like as an adult. I don't have rent. I gotta like worry about next month and stuff. But the idea of going Christmas shopping doesn't feel holiday-ish anymore. Is what I'm saying. Like everything's online.
That's a big part of it.
So nobody has to go to the store. So there's not like you can go to the mall right now and you will see no Christmas carolers. The mall might have one decorated area in the center of the mall where there's a Christmas tree, and then that's about it.
Yeah, that's
there's not a bunch of people in their ugly sweaters.
That's real.
There's not the cars with all the Christmas lights on it because people rather decorate their cars in their house or I've been driving around my neighborhood obviously because I leave at 3 a.m. Usually that's where you see Christmas lights on people's house.
Okay.
There's like 2 out of the 300 houses I pass by that has Christmas lights on.
That is sad. That is very sad. I do like walking around and seeing other people put up
feel like Christmas anywhere I go, and it just feels like with it being online and everything, people are just gonna Amazon something, get it come in. Amazon, I ordered like a gift from my wife on Amazon because obviously I'm busy at work and everything. I ordered a gift and Amazon even have the option to wrap gifts for you. I was like, that's crazy. We're that lazy to the point where we can't even wrap our own gifts.
Yes.
But that's why, like, nobody made you choose that option. Wrapping a gift is part of Christmas.
No, nobody made me choose that option, which I did wrap the gift myself. I saw this option. I was like, no. But it's just like the society has gotten so comfortable with the online aspect of everything in general. But I don't want to argue this before, where we missed the days where like games used to come out and there used to be a line wrapped around the block in the GameStop.
Okay. Yep. Fair.
Cry if the game was not in there when you went in there.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't think we're ever gonna get that one again. Maybe when GTA 6 comes out. Maybe.
No.
Xbox is so digital. PlayStation, Steam, think about everybody who plays these games on a PC. Nobody's buying a disc.
I called
Well,
GameStop. I called GameStop early this month, late last month, to ask if like they're gonna do a midnight release for Metroid Prime, and they're like, no, but we're doing a midnight release for Black Ops 7, Call of Duty, and can you guess how that went? Already that game like is not being rated well. Like nobody was excited for that game to come out. So like if you know, it's just if Metroid Prime 4, a game that's been anticipated for over a decade, isn't gonna get a midnight release, then you know, I can only hope GTA 6 would. You know, but like again, will it be to the same effect as Chaz was saying? Like it will be like a long ass line? Most likely not, because what GameStop does now for pre-orders, for example, is like you get to come into the store early, like days early throughout the whole week. You get to pre-order it, and they'll give you your receipt, and they'll have a number, and you are that number in line, and then you can just come in whenever they open, and you're like, hey, I got my pre-order. Here's my number. Cool. Thanks. Bye. That's it. So I agree with Chaz. A lot of the magic about most things are being taken away. And I get it. It's just the Christmas feeling season or whatever is like diminished now, I guess, as we get older. For me to answer the question, for me, it's just like, it's money, dude. Like I cannot afford to like go all out every season, especially Christmas, for like decorations and like you know, actually glamming the place up for it. I would like to, but like I just spent $40 on 2 cans of soup, orange juice, and ice cream. Like, come on.
Yeah. But look, all of that is consumerism. Let me answer the question.
Okay.
The last time Christmas felt like Christmas to me that I can remember was in 2010. And the reason it was because I've been waiting for Poke Park for like ever.
Yeah.
You know? Poke Park for the Wii. And I remember way before Christmas, maybe when Christmas break happened, I kind of like got into my present and I opened it very carefully and I saw that it was Poke Park and I'm like, okay, good. So I closed it back up.
Okay.
And I had
okay, good.
I was yes, I was anticipating it, and I was like, okay, I at least know it's that, so I'm not going to be, you know, disappointed or whatever. On the 24th, my family took me to this other like family friend's house. They had a kid around my age, so you know we talked for a bit, we ate, and we played some Call of Duty a little bit. I went home, fell asleep. I woke up in the morning, and I didn't see the Poke Park thing. My mom came out with these other gifts, and she tried to make it seem like, oh, I didn't get the game, whatever, you know, like this is what you got. I already knew the game was there. And after all that, you know, I played my part, and then she was like, oh, by the way, what's this? Oh, it's the game. And I spent the rest of Christmas morning and afternoon playing Poke Park. And it felt good. It was the anticipation. It was the like hangout beforehand, and then the actual unwrapping it and getting to play the game that I had been waiting on. I have attempted to recreate that in my adult life, and the way that looks in my adult life is probably just doing something Christmas related with friends. It doesn't have to be physical. It can be like online, because like you, me, and Chaz, Jared, we live in vastly different areas.
Yeah,
maybe not super vastly with you and me, but like, you know, Chaz is pretty far. Our version of that could be like a Christmas movie streamed on Discord, and then the Christmas morning day unwrapping is something that you've been anticipating. So were I you, I would put Metroid back in that fucking box and not play it until Christmas Day. All right?
I hear you.
But Christmas means a lot to a lot of people. I just wouldn't like cling on to. I think you're setting yourself up for failure by clinging on to consumerism, because as much as I understand where you guys are coming from.
Well, it's hard because like to create these Christmas memories for us as adults now, most often than not, money is going to be involved. You know, like going out to an
Yeah.
event, going out like to do a thing, go out for dinner, you know, whatever. If you
But
want to
how
do an
much does it-
activity, you're gonna most likely have to pay for it. If not, pay for the things you need to do the activity. It's just like it just
does it
sucks.
cost to watch a Christmas movie? On Discord?
Sometimes.
You buy eggnog, brother. You buy a little bit of eggnog and some cookies. That's it. That's all you
If
have
you
to
don't
buy.
own the movie, then yes, it does cost money.
I own every movie ever. Don't
Sure.
ask me how.
Right. Yo ho. Anyways, happy holidays, people. Sorry to be depressing about the holidays, but like, I get what you're being, Chaz. It's no longer
You
feeling
guys
like
are
the
just
holidays
a
for
bunch
you.
of
We're
Scrooges,
Grinches.
bah humbugging. Let me try to remedy Christmas for you guys at some point before Christmas. We should watch Bah Humduck, a Looney Tunes Christmas.
Okay. Can I tell you something I liked watching? I don't know if you guys ever watched it like during the holidays. I still try to like. I put it on YouTube because that's where you can find it. You ever heard of the Miser Brothers? The clay
No,
animation. Oh,
I don't think so. Miser?
Seen that? Yeah,
Looking it
like
up right
the
now.
Snow Miser, Heat Miser.
Oh,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
heard
yeah,
the
yeah.
song.
I've seen this.
Mr. White Christmas.
Christmas.
I'm Mr.
Yeah.
Snow. Yeah. Those clay animations, they got one for Santa Claus. I can't remember the name, but
Year
it was
Without
like
Santa
him
Claus.
young. No, it wasn't Year Without Santa Claus. It was like when he first existed and how he used to bring toys to kids and they tried to lock him up for it because the mayor of the town didn't like it. Was like just the whole clay animation. They got Rudolph as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I watched
Frosty,
those
yeah.
on holidays. And I can still watch for free. That's about as close as the Christmas feeling gets right now.
What I like
It's
to
me
do,
watching those.
what I like to do as a holiday tradition is I like to watch the Temptations movie like mini doc series. Just because like every year in high school in JROTC, my army instructor would play that every holiday for us, and
Really?
yeah, I just kept the tradition going for myself. So
You know what? That's something. Maybe, honestly, traditions are also pretty Christmassy. At the very least, American Christmas.
yeah.
It
So
doesn't have to be Christmas, but like, yeah, like something like
Holidays.
that. It's like I watch the Temptations movie every holiday, you know?
yeah, or Chaz
my
watches the
step-
Misers. Yeah, man.
The Misers, right? Like my mom's husband watches The Passion of the Christ every Christmas, which is a
Oh my
crazy, crazy
Oh my
movie
God.
to watch
Oh my
every
God.
Christmas. But I mean, that's what he does.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
Literally.
No, it's a hell. I don't like that movie at all. But he's like,
Oh my
yeah.
Dude, the way you just threw my soul for a loop. That movie as a Christmas tradition is crazy.
Well, that's what he does.
Like, don't
Every
get me
year
wrong.
without fail.
Don't get me wrong. They're not wrong.
No, they're not. The movie is not wrong, but I don't like watching it. And to watch it yearly for Christmas, yeah. But that's what he does. So
watched
Christmas
that
traditions.
Once. And that's all I needed. My mom was like, "What's
That's
wrong
all I
with
need.
you?" And she looked at me, tears were falling from my face so hard. I was sobbing.
It's
so
a
hard.
very difficult watch, dude.
When they made that movie, I would not tell the directors, the actors. They did perfect on that movie. The depiction of like what happened that day. Like if you need like somebody to like truly see what happened because they just can't understand the words, like at church or in the Bible, go watch the movie. See it if you can't understand
I
it.
don't know, man. It's tough. It's very tough. I don't
I said
think I'd
once you
recommend
watch it once, I don't need you to watch it again. I don't.
Anyways,
There's some movies I
Merry
never
Christmas,
watched.
Happy
twice.
Holidays. You know what I mean?
Oh my god! I had to take a breather from that one.
My month has been busy. We're gonna get to the Game Awards stuff in a minute, but before that, I got to meet the incredible Lenore Zan, the original voice of Rogue from X-Men, the animated series, X-Men '97, and now Marvel Rivals. She's reprising her role as Rogue. She is a wonderful, amazing person. You know, my partner and I drove 2 hours across the state to go meet her, and I took a chance and invited her on the show in person because I couldn't get a hold of her like online or whatever. So she said yes, and she was on the show. She was awesome, great to talk to her at length. Her episode came out already. She's amazing, so go check it out if you haven't. Um, so like that was like a really cool thing, and to meet because like she actually took the time to like talk to us and stuff like that, and like actually had like a real conversation and stuff. So like it was actually really super nice to meet her, and I got to read like her book as well, her memoir, A Rogue's Tale, where she tells like her life story and stuff. It's great. It's a great read. So it was awesome to meet her. So like that plus like me. I've been getting into the X-Men myself recently for the past couple of weeks/months now. So like getting to meet an actual X-Men in person, right? Like we've had previous X-Men's on the show, like JP Carliak, Isaac Robinson Smith, and Courtney Taylor. But like this is the first one I got to meet like in person, so that was special. It was a really cool. It was a really cool time. It was a really cool thing. Other than that, I have been playing, and this is transitioning to the Game Award stuff. Other than Metroid Prime a little bit, I have been playing this year's Game of the Year, not for the Razzle Dazzle show yet, but the overall Game of the Year, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, and I'm like in the end game right now. Like I got to it this morning. I just need to do like the final area, final boss deal. So that's where I'm at. So to use this to transition to the Game Award talk, my nominee for the Razzle Dazzle Show's Game of the Year is Claire Obscure Expedition 33 because they need more awards for some reason. What about you guys?
I'm just gonna say, when you first open the game, you can't tell me you just starstruck by just like the first thing you hear.
I mean, it's pretty okay. We're gonna talk about it, but Chaz, go ahead. What's your nomination?
My nomination will be a game that I found the artwork absolutely amazing. I like the 3-dimensional artwork. Sometimes I like 2-dimensional, but they did good on 3-dimensional. I thought it was going to be bad. The music in it was absolutely amazing. I love the scores to the point where I even added some of their songs on my Spotify because I got that addicted. And obviously, when you hear it a lot in games, like you know how you can tell.
Yep.
Like when you're watching some videos, you like, is that a background song from a different game?
Yeah.
And like you recognize because you just got used to it. It became one of those because when you're playing this game, every time so you're sitting there making decisions and such, and you just got the song just on loop. But luckily, it's not like an annoying loop. It's just like a soft, relaxing loop, or like depending on what you're doing, you have like the extreme music going on, but it's not forgettable. It's not just like it's white noise first, and then it starts to become catchy to you. And then also the game is very depicted on, which I found very cool, the sound effects. If you ever play the game with your headset all the way up, you hear like when certain things happen, certain sounds will happen, and when that sound happens, that's when you react. I love that the game became more of a reflex game, and it's also
What game it is?
I'm gonna get there. And like as you play the game, it's very unique in that way because most games I've played, like they have sound, but like very rarely, if it's not like a music-based game, the sound does not correlate with the gameplay itself. You get me?
There are audio cues. Yeah.
So like the audio cues are very strong in this game, and sometimes if you listen close enough, depending on which fight that you're in, they tend to only do it when certain parts of the song is playing, which is like very unique. I found that very cool, and there's not many games like it that people like it, because usually when people say they don't like a certain game style, they won't give it a shot. But yet somehow a lot of people gave this one a shot and felt the difference. Baldur's Gate was not enough for people, even though actually no, Baldur's Gate was enough because they did win their Game of the Year.
They did,
and it was like, oh, this is It was like, oh my god, turn-based game. I would never. And then we were like, hey, just go touch it. Just go touch the game, and I promise you will like it. And then there and behold, Game of the Year out of nowhere. A lot of people who was hating on turn-based games somehow like Baldur's Gate. And I like that turn-based games are making a difference in the gaming community. Like people are becoming more accepting to it, which also allows people to get more accepting to like tabletop games that are turn-based, because that's a lot of things that people get turned off from tabletop games, the turn-based mechanic of a storyline like that. But now, like having it digital, they understand it there, and they're more willing to go play the tabletop game, which I've been seeing a lot more people now. Like I'm our local store that do like the tabletops, like Warhammer,
Yeah.
or I can't remember something Path. I can't remember the other name of the game, but more people are willing now that they play these digital games. They are more willing to play tabletop games. And sorry, I went on a tangent, but my game of the year nominee is also Clear Obscure Expedition 33, because to me it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, man.
I love the characters. Monoko, probably the most hilarious characters I met in the entire game. But I love each character has like their own story, and while you play the game, you can take one character to communicate with another, and they have their own individual story interaction.
Yep.
Cutscenes, and when you go through them, you get different outfits, different moves, different weapons. So it's just like explore every inch of the game, and to the point where I even got to the end of the game, and they have like I'm gonna call it an Elden Ring thing, like an end game, but you like another journey. You can redo the whole storyline.
New Game Plus.
Yeah, New Game Plus. There we go. Before I clicked New Game Plus, I went all the way back to the first map, and I checked every corner, and there was so much stuff I missed.
Yep.
That I was so disappointed in myself, just because I missed it, because I wasn't strong enough to get through the boss that was right there that was stopping me. And I just love that I was able to go back, go through that boss, get that material, and that material was exactly what I needed before I started the New Game Plus. And I just love that even once you go through New Game Plus, you're stronger again.
But the enemies are too.
Yep, they are too, but that's totally fine. We always love a game that adapts when you adapt, that gets stronger when you get stronger, because then it just becomes boring if you're just walking through a map. You don't want that. You want that difficulty to stay there. And you can take different paths that you didn't take before that lead you to new bosses. So it's not like you're playing New Game Plus and it's the same exact path every time. You get to choose. If you chose a path the one first time, you can choose a different one the second way. You can choose a third one a different way. Like I like that flexibility in the game. It gives you the options. Once you completed, you technically did not finish the game. You just unlocked one version of it.
Yeah. I want to talk further into it with you, Chaz, but let's let Mauro go next.
Well, my nomination for the Razzle Dazzle Game Awards this year is Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Have you played?
Is what I would say.
Okay.
Is what I would say had I even opened the game. It's been sitting in my library for months. Chaz bought it for me, and the only reason I haven't touched it is because I told him that I would record myself experiencing the opening cutscene, and I just haven't gotten around to that. But no, my actual nomination is Marvel Rivals, and the reason it's Marvel Rivals
that came out last year.
No way.
Yeah, it's been a year. So it came out
Marvel
last
Rivals
December.
Came out 2024?
Yeah.
No.
So much aggression. I love it.
Wait. Give me a second. Give me 1 second.
Come join the dark
Son
side.
of a bitch. December 2024.
Come join the dark side, Mauro. Actually, no, while you're right here, just
Join
go ahead
the
and pop it open.
obscure side.
Just go ahead and just pop it open right
Just
now.
pop-
That way, you can make it.
The PlayStation 4 version came out September 12, 2025.
Oh yeah. Do you have a PlayStation 4?
No.
Okay.
This is going so well, but Mauro, I love it.
I'm dead ass about to like open up Claire Obscure and just like,
Well,
no.
I don't think we even have to like do like a vote or convince each other about it. So yeah, congratulations, Claire Obscura, for more Game of the Year awards. I think.
Okay, yeah, no. Now, what this has turned to is you two convince me that this is the Game of the Year, and why should I play it? As somebody who's never played it.
I'm gonna get my downsides out before before you praise it. To avoid major spoilers, because I feel like Jazz and I will definitely do a specific episode on Clair Obscur. Um, the biggest thing that stood out to me was something happens to a main character not that far into the game. Clair Obscur is basically a French Final Fantasy, right? And my favorite Final Fantasy is 7, and I see a lot of similarities to Final Fantasy 7 and Clair Obscur. And there's a big thing that happens early game, like disc 1, by the end of disc 1 or act 1, if you will. Something happens to a character that is game changing, literally, like actually affecting the game. And even you as a person, because of your relationship that you build with this character in Final Fantasy VII. I'm not going to spoil Final Fantasy VII again here, right?
Again.
But the same thing happens in Clair Obscur, except I didn't feel like I got as big of a connection with this character as I did with Final Fantasy VII. You know what, Chaz, do you understand what I'm talking about?
Absolutely, I understand what you're talking about, because they came out with I got more of a connection with quote unquote replacement.
Yeah. Which is another thing. So like something happens to this main character, the character that we start with, right? And as soon as something happens to this character, we're immediately met with a brand new character, and he just takes that role. And I'm just like, I'm here thinking, okay, we didn't even get to sit with the consequences of what happened in this story. We're just immediately thrown in with like this other dude that looks almost exactly like him, but like he whispers and he sounds kind of sexier, and that's it. You know, like he doesn't add anything. There's like some combat changes, right? But like really, it's the same role. And to me, I'm just like, okay, so like the game is telling me to instantly forget about this first guy because we have this new guy. To me, that doesn't sit right. Like it's like, if you want this part of the game to be like an emotional impact on the character, let us sit in it. You know, Mael, one of the other main characters, if not the main character, is dealing with it throughout the entire game, but I don't feel much about it because I'm like, well, we got somebody else. Like, whatever, dude. You know, suck it up. That's how I feel. And that's like my biggest con of Clair Obscur. So go ahead, Chaz. Give me your thoughts on that.
I don't disagree with you at all. I don't like that we did that so early. I wish we had more of an attachment.
I don't mind it being done early. I just hate that I don't feel like there was enough between the start of the game and that point for me to actually connect with this character. Sorry to cut you off.
Like, no, you're all good. But in a way, like, they could have, like, absolutely, you're right. They could have done it at the same time. Like, how to describe it to you? Do you remember? I'm gonna go with my words wisely. The girlfriend.
Yes.
I felt more bad about the girlfriend.
You're right.
I did him.
Yeah.
And the amount of screen time the girlfriend got was
like 0, basically.
30 minutes at all.
Yeah.
Got nothing but cutscene from that one.
Yeah.
And like watching that, honestly, that whole scene, the way that game opened up to let you know what expeditions are about, that was just such a rude awakening.
Yes. Yeah.
But I like the way it lets you know how serious like the event is going on, why there is the expeditions. That I was just like, well damn. And now I gotta go over there and mess with that thing.
Yeah, the paintress just Thanos snaps everybody that is the age of whatever number she writes on the monolith, and it's a countdown. So it was at 34, countdown to 33. Everybody that is 33 years old gets Thanos snapped out of existence. That's like the thing that the people want to stop, right, Mauro? So like that's the whole deal with the expeditions. But so again, that's my biggest complaint. But everything else is pretty freaking solid. In terms of story, I think the story is okay. It's nothing new. It's nothing groundbreaking or whatever. It's a family drama type of deal, and that's fine. I like those stories. I'm here for it. It is entirely Final Fantasy levels because it's like weird like things to do with God and like dealing with mortality and stuff like that. You know, it's like all this weird existential shit. I'm here for it. That's what RPGs are for, right? Cool, man. But what really attracts me, it's not even the gameplay either. The gameplay is nice, but it's again nothing new. It's nothing revolutionary. We've seen RPGs, turn-based RPGs, where the timing of your inputs to either attack or block determines whether how much damage you take or you inflict. That's been done before, and I like how stylized it is in this game. But that's the thing that really draws me, is the art style, but the stylization of the game, like that's the setting, right? It's a French Final Fantasy game, and I love how everything is like embedded within flowers and paintings and like all the like, you know, chromas and pictos, and like everything is revolving around like painting and art, because that's what ultimately video games are. They're an art form, and I feel like Claire Obscure really emphasizes that throughout this entire process.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I'd say another good thing about the game is you have so in this game, when you take on enemies, you go on and like you can bring the whole team, obviously, but my ideal is my whole team is just the first team that comes through.
Same.
I don't like the, because they say like you want backup team to come.
Yeah, the
support.
reserves.
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like the reserve team. I'm going to win with what I have in front of me.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense when your party consists of 5 characters, you can only send out 3 at a time. But when those 3 are dead, you only have 2 left. That doesn't make sense to me. Just give me another playable character. Or when one person dies from the first team, you can switch them out immediately. Like, I want that option. It doesn't make sense to me. It's weird. It's just like it's uneven, and I don't like it.
So far, this game is uneven and has terrible story beats.
I did not say it has terrible story beats. It has one thing in the story where I'm like, it doesn't have the impact that it was going for. Those are my biggest complaints. But everything else is fantastic. It's great. The actual story is good. It's compelling. You know, we actually get to learn things about these characters. The art style is amazing. It is stylized. The actual models look great, right? The music, like Chaz was saying, is amazing. Monoko's theme is the best track in the freaking game. It is awesome, dude. The enemy designs are so unique that I've never seen in any other game, and like this is something that I expect from Final Fantasy, because in Final Fantasy, like you see like a lot of weird shit, man, especially in the late games where like some of them turn like angelic, right? Like biblically accurate angelic type of enemies. That's what we get from the first area, dude. Like, and it just builds upon and builds upon, and the fights do get harder and harder, so therefore your timing is all the more important, whether you're dodging or you're parrying. And also it feels so good and rewarding when you counterattack.
Oh yes, when you, especially those enemies that have like 18 hits before you get the counter.
Oh my god,
when you get that last hit after you've like not blinked for the last 30 minutes. Oh, satisfying that damage.
You have to learn every enemy's like attack pattern, and there's no indicators of like it'll flash when it's about to attack, so therefore when you see the flash it'll attack. No, you have to read the body language mainly. You know, and that's great for Chaz, since he is a masochist and loves games that are punishing and challenging. This is perfect. And Chaz, I gotta ask, like, you don't really play RPGs much, right?
No, not too.
Like,
No,
you've
not too
never
much.
played a Final Fantasy, you've never played a Dragon
No,
Quest, you've never played Chrono Trigger or Secret of Mana or anything like that, have you?
no, I have not played any of
Okay.
those.
Those are JRPGs.
Yeah, still RPGs.
So, yeah, but there's a little different. There's
No, no,
there's
no,
a
no, no, no,
there's a
no.
noticeable difference between JRPGs and like Western RPGs. You know what I mean?
It depends, but for this context, this is still a turn-based RPG, all right?
Got it. There we go. Okay. Turn-based is the crux.
Yes, Clair Obscur is a turn-based RPG. So are the other games that I've mentioned, right? I think with the exception of Secret of Mana, but still, these are turn-based RPGs. Chaz never plays turn-based RPGs, but when you give him one that can be so punishing and yet rewarding at the same time, this is what activates his neurons in his brains. This is what activates that, like, oh shit, here we go type of thing in Chaz, which I find incredibly interesting. And I want to ask, like, Chaz, like, what more about it? Like, can you explain more about that?
How the best way to describe it to you? Like you said, every enemy in the game has its own moveset, and you don't watch for a flash. That's what I found very intriguing. It's like when you play like Dark Souls games, when an enemy is about to do a certain type of attack, you have to read the entire body language and make a certain action at that time.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing for the turn-based game. But it's like, and the Dark Souls games I played, most enemies are like, when they do a certain type of swing, they kind of just very like, oh, you'd be like, oh, that's like the other boss, anything. But this one, even the smallest creatures, even the little side ones that you accidentally run into, have their own move set, and it doesn't compare to the other one. So like, even when you find a new world, which I'm pretty sure you found out, like when you went to the next world after that, like
they're all unique.
You get this like a new monster. You're like, all right, cool, I'm gonna fight it, and then it's doing some weird. It's like doing something entirely new, and you just like don't know how to react.
Sometimes they
Doing
fucking
the
delay
early
their
parries.
attacks.
Oh yes, when you go against the I forgot the name of the species. They're like the wooden people that everybody was like wearing the mask for and everything.
Oh yeah, the
was, like,
Jestrels.
yes, the Jestrels.
Yeah.
When you fight the Jestrels, they play the fakest fake pumps in the world. And, oh my god, that had me screaming at my screen.
So
you have
real.
no idea. Because you sit there, you parry, and then right when you parry, you're stuck in your animation. Guess what's coming? The attack. And you're just like, well, I gotta take this hit now.
Yep.
And them Jestrels are not like, I love like when you meet them, they were not kind when they made the Jestrels. It was like, cool. Every other enemy, you'd be able to take 3 hits before your character like dies. The Jestrels is like, they're gonna hit you one good time, and you're gonna have 2 HP left, and good luck after that.
Yep.
You have to parry everything else. And like, don't get me wrong, you have heals in the game, or you have Lune, which Lune was my healer.
Same.
Jesus,
She's
Christ,
the mage.
oh
She's
my
the
God.
mage. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, her healing ability is insane. Quite literally, I used her, and I gave her the most health and the most defense, and like everything she does, like with her abilities, all her abilities on mine are strictly heal and revive. You can down my entire team, but as long as she's still standing, the enemy should know my team is about to rise again like zombies. It's very bad.
Yeah.
She can take a whole ultimate from Renoir.
Renoir.
Do you know Renoir? You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The great-haired man.
Yeah, the dad. Yeah.
Yeah. She can take a full hit from him, be left with like 2 HP, but she have enough moves because I also gave her. She get extra 2 actions after her first action.
Yeah.
So she get 3 turns in one. I'm going to revive the team, heal the team, and heal myself. And congratulations, Renoir, you're about to face all 3 of us again. That's like, you have to build your characters. Oh, that was another
That's
thing.
another thing. Yeah.
You can build your characters in a certain way. Like my damage dealer was Mael.
Same.
Like, don't get her favorite comment in the game is counter it.
Period.
Period. Right? Period. That's all she says 90% of the game. But I best believe when she parries anything, it's gonna hurt. And then I got hers when almost every character except Minoko. Minoko doesn't get the benefit of parrying and getting the
plus
energy
one
counter from
Yeah.
it. Yeah, he takes damage and gets the energy counter. It helped out with his movesets. It's a very long explanation for. But for Mael, she counters a lot. She parries a lot.
Yeah.
So by the time it's her turn, I'm stacked up to 9, and we have the ultimate meter at the bottom.
Yeah, the
It's
gradient
filled.
attack. Yeah.
The gradient attack. So I got her gradient attack, and like, don't get me wrong, her 2 is great. Her 3 is absolutely insane with like the whole resurrection phoenix thing. I found that cool. But no, I like using her first ability,
Same.
which puts her in a certain stance. Then she can use her
With an extra 200% damage. Yeah, man.
yes, that.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, when she touches
So good.
anything. When I went against the Paintress with Mael, I was like, Mael, your job is to solely deflect everything and hit when it's your turn. Luna, you keep the team alive. And the last person I had on my team was Ciel. Because Ciel
like
has
Ciel.
like this weird dark matter card thing she does. It does a lot of damage.
she's very
Don't
Gambit.
get me wrong.
Yeah.
But she has like, if you have enough cards, she's also very squishy. I don't like that. But if you have 20 stacks of her dark cards on an enemy, her next attack is going to hurt just as much as Mael's ultimate attack.
Yeah.
There's a difference between Mael. Mael can survive a hit. Ciel cannot. Luna's job is to keep them both alive. And then like I think Mauro's favorite character will probably be SK. He's not a fighting character, but Jesus Christ, he gives me Mauro
He's your
vibes.
mount.
He will
Yeah, he's your mount in
Why?
the overworld. Yeah, for
He's your
sure.
mount.
Yeah, man.
And
does
he's
that mean?
absolutely hilarious. A mount, like you ride him.
Yeah. He's your traversal
Oh,
option where like you get to ride on him, and you get to like swim and fly thanks to him and stuff. Like he's your chocobo. He's your chocobo.
Yeah, don't
All right,
even get me started with his rock that we had to go get.
Oh,
a
yeah,
rock.
yeah.
The
So
rock that he
silly.
needed so bad.
So silly. But yeah,
Um,
the customization options for each character is insane. And you're just talking about stats and moves. You're not even mentioning like Pictos and Lumina, right? Like,
Oh yeah, when you get into like the little detailed stuff that makes your
yeah.
character so much better.
Yeah, and everybody can learn the same Luminas too, as long as you have enough points, which is also, which is really cool. And I like to have that. I like that not one character is necessarily stuck to a designated role, even though that's what is like preferred to. Like you can have a bunch of attacking Luminas on Ciel or Monaco. But also you can do it with Mael, which is your primary. That's exactly what I did with my Mael. Like she was hitting 9999 like early, So like I'm really happy with that. So like Mauro, there's a lot of great things about Clair Obscur. Like when I say it's a French Final Fantasy, I am not kidding. You will see the DNA of Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest buried or like infused within Clair Obscur, but that doesn't mean it's like a straight up copy of it. Like it does have its own identity, and I feel like the vibes and settings of this world is what really sets it apart and what actually makes it unique out of the hundreds of thousands of turn-based RPG entries that are in the zeitgeist.
Well, I do have one question, which is I had 2 comments. First and foremost, you guys have pretty much sold me when it comes to like the gameplay, because I feel obviously gameplay is very important. I don't care how interesting your story is or your world is. I've already spent way too much time forcing myself to play through games that I don't find particularly super fun to play, or that I'm like itching to play just because the story is good, Conversely, with games like Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, I didn't give a damn about the story, but those were fun games to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like gameplay matters a lot to me. And you guys seem to like this with turn-based RPGs. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of turn-based RPGs. I'll play them, like I've all the way back to Pokemon, right? That's a turn-based RPG.
Yeah.
It's not my go-to. However, seeing how interesting you guys seeing how passionate you guys are about talking with it, right? Jared is a given, he loves turn-based RPGs.
I do.
But Chaz, it's not really your cup of tea, and you're out here like really trying to sell this game. So that's really good. My big question is, I don't know why, but I was under the impression that this was a game where like you could like create a character.
No.
The character that you play is an established character, correct?
You play
Yes.
as all the characters.
Okay, there we go. That I do, even though I do like games where you can create your character from scratch, I feel like something is lost in that, because in order to make the character as blank slate as possible for you to be able to like put yourself in it, you kind of end up creating a character that is essentially that, a blank slate.
Yeah.
You don't that
You don't-
character is not
You don't have that here.
like what. Right, that's good. That's good. I do like established characters. Think from The Last of Us, like that is a character. When you think about Geralt, like that is a character.
Yep.
You know.
At least in the
So
third
I like
game.
that. I like that. Well, yeah, yes, yeah, yeah, okay. I think the story in the second game is also, but like, you know, that's a very good story. That's a very good Geralt. But the same thing that I was talking about before. The gameplay is not all that like enticing. I've definitely been sold on the game. The thing is, I didn't know anything about the game even up until today.
That's
like,
good.
I knew that it was.
I feel like
it was just very good. People liked it.
I feel like this is a generational role-playing game, whereas you should probably walk into it knowing as little as possible, because it's worth it. I think
I'm playing it.
it's worth it, man.
I'm playing it this month. This month, whenever we do you guys do the actual episode on it, I will be present for it because I'm going to play it this month. Just the other week, my friend Ant, his brother was talking about how fun of a game that was, and this is a person who is a father and a husband and does not have a lot of time to play video games. So the fact that he like set time aside to play specifically this one already said a ton. And all of the roses and flowers that you guys are giving this game, yeah, I'm playing it this month.
Yeah. Well, good. We'll see how far you are in the next Delta. Well, congratulations again to Claire Obscure for winning yet another game award, regardless of how superlative ours is. But
Ooh,
I do
one more thing before we leave this topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to let Mauro know that this game was made by 30 French people who quit Ubisoft, by the way.
It's an indie game.
Wait, Ubisoft?
They quit Ubisoft to make this game.
Yeah.
Oh man,
this is an indie game.
And compared to Ubisoft's release this year of Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I didn't see any of their games recommended for Game of the Year. Just wanted to just say that real quick.
No accolades, no flowers for Assassin's Creed Shadows. I haven't played it, so I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying that I've literally seen 0 flowers, not a daffodil for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yep.
Look at the quality of the animation alone. And just you can tell,
and the voice acting, man.
Effort.
Gustav is voiced by Charlie Cox.
I'm gonna go on a whole nother tangent.
Daredevil. Like what? Daredevil is voicing one of the main characters here. Then we have Jennifer English, which like she's like the key to winning a game award apparently for like the past couple of years. And you know we have Ben Starr and like the cast is fantastic. We have Daredevil.
That's really
that's still like crazy. Anyways, but yeah, it's an indie game. It's an indie game that won Game of the Year with like 9 awards, you know, to it. Well, right before we get into the Delta Quest, then I'm just gonna say like what has the show been up to in the past month. And like I said, it was a lot. We start off the month celebrating Metroid heavily because of the release of Metroid Prime 4. We've had 3 Metroid-themed guests. The Orpheon, who is a YouTuber, a Metroid-centric YouTuber on the show. We had the webmaster of the Metroid database website, Ryan Barrett, and an amazing cosplayer who's known as Space Babe Cosplay. Her real name is Jennifer Blake, who does an amazing Samus cosplay. We've had them all on the show. We geeked out about Metroid and got to learn more about them and their crafts, respectively. We've had Lenore Zan on the show, which I've already mentioned. And we've had 2 people from the team of Bo Path to Teal Lotus, the programmer, the lead programmer, Trevor Youngquist, and one of the other artists, Alex C, on the show as well. Shoutouts to Bo because they have also released their DLC. With all that being said, I think it is time to enter the Delta Quest.
Previously on the Delta Quest, our party captured a soldier wearing elf face who, under pressure, confessed that Baron Relin had been pressing civilians and soldiers into committing acts of brutality against merchants and blaming them on the Dryads of the Everwood Forest. Now, standing in Lady Ashla's war room, the party is about to reveal the conspiracy, and there will be no turning back. Pike, Urzak in human form, Ruby and Zambo, and Thorn, the dryad from the forest that was walking with you guys, are now standing in Lady Ashla's war room, where Baron Relland is in attendance, along with a bunch of other nobles and such.
It was the Baron. Here is the proof. A letter.
What?
A letter written by someone in your court. And that someone is the Baron.
The Baron looks around for a little bit, and then he just starts laughing. He's like, what was the Baron? What are you even trying to say? And Lady Ashla reaches out, and she goes, what? Let me see that letter. Let me see.
I hand her the letter.
Okay, she reads it, and Baron Relland is like next to her, trying to, reading that as well. And he goes, this is clearly a forgery. You can't prove that I had anything to do with this, Lady Ashla.
This letter shows instructions that only someone of your rank and caliber would possess, Baron.
This is clearly a forgery, but
Objection!
Lady Ashla, you cannot. What do you object to?
You accusing me of forgery. I can barely write English.
Ruby looks at him. He's like, yeah, he's right. You can't really write.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Lady Ashla looks to the party and then to Baron Relland and then back to the party, and she gets up and she goes, "Where did you get this?"
I got this off a body of one of your soldiers that was attacked.
Attacked?
Yes, by the elves in the forest. They were very clear from the start that if anybody enters their forest that they're not supposed to, they're gonna attack them no matter what. And that's like the rule, that's like their law, and there's no negotiations about it. Just don't go into the forest. But the Baron has been sending your soldiers into the forest regardless of those rules to purposely break them and make you guys go to war with the elves.
Baron Relland, do you have anything to say in your defense? She says as she turns to Baron Relland, and Baron is like, well, these upstarts are clearly trying to destabilize your rule. I mean,
Why would we destabilize her rule when we just met her and also we want her help? What are you talking about?
And then, you can see all the other nobles are starting to like look at each other, and Baron Relland is sweating and stuff, and he turns to you guys and then back to her and goes, Lady Ashla, even if these accusations were true,
It would still mean you're racist.
Why do we even... Who cares about some stinking forest-dwelling elves? He says
Wow.
out loud.
May I make an action? I want to just punch the living shit out of him. Unarmed strike. That's it.
So,
When he starts
Urzak
yelling at Pike, I just
form.
want to full speed in his direction and just do an armed strike.
Are you running or walking? What are you doing?
It's gonna be a very quick sprint. I want to get over there as soon as possible.
Just as he's like talking, you're rushing through, and you just... So, how do you do this?
There's clear sight between me and him, right? Because we're in a awkward circle because we're in the room talking to. Okay, so I just want a straight beeline as fast as my dragon legs can take me to his face.
All right, so as he says his racist remarks about elves and forests, a couple of the nobles gasp and stuff, and then before anybody can do anything about it, Urzak just rushes over and socks him in the face so hard that he actually like falls down and skids across the floor a little bit. The guards raise their swords at Urzak, but Lady Ashla raises her hand and says, "Enough, take him away," and then points to Baron Relland. And the Baron is like, "What? Me? He just assaulted me!" And Lady Ashla goes, "Enough." So the guards do grab him and escort him out of the premises. And then she turns over to the party. Well, actually, she turns over to Urzak and she goes, "You've caused quite a bit of commotion here."
When she says that, I would just go down to one knee, put my head down, one arm behind me, one arm in front of me, and be like, "Apologies, my lady." Just leave it like that.
There is no need to apologize. If what you say is true, this war that we're fighting with the elves that we cannot even see could come to an end today. She turns over to Pike and she goes, I'm not trying to be prejudiced here or anything, but I'm assuming you, as an elf, have some sort of good connection with these forest folk. I mean, you guys spoke with them, correct?
Yeah, we're tight.
Tight.
Yeah, we're
good.
tight. We're tight. Crazy.
Good enough. What? What did they say? She sits down. She just puts rests her cheek on her palm. And she goes, "What did they say? What's their big issue?"
They're not the ones that have an issue. They clearly just state that, hey, if anybody walks into their forest, their parts of the forest, they're gonna get shot, and that's it. They don't want anything from you. They don't want anything to do with you guys. They don't even want to trade. They don't want nothing. They don't even want the apple that's hanging from your side of the fence that's over the forest. It doesn't matter. They just want to be left alone, and that's it. That's literally all it comes down to.
Lady Ashla sighs and she goes, I can't believe I didn't see this. I don't give a damn about their forest, but the Baron and his cronies have been trying to expand their land for a while now. Something that just kind of flew under my radar, and I can't believe they took it this far. How can I repay your service? You guys had mentioned something about a lich earlier, right? What's up with that?
We are on a quest to defeat a lich, and Sir Cauldron mentioned while in his dying breath, while we were fighting against said lich that had escaped us, to come to you and ask for your aid. His words said you would provide an army, but we all know Sir Cauldron can be very extra.
He could be quite extra back in his time, and as much as he irritated me and annoyed me, I do mourn his passing. He was, for all intents and purposes, a very good knight. And I will honor both his memory and your service to my kingdom today by offering my services to you when the time comes.
Cool.
She turns around, she looks at her advisors, they nod, and she's like, can't give you anybody right now, but what I can do is the following. When you guys are ready to fight this lich, come to me, and you will leave Secomber Keep with a team of elite warriors and mages and possibly even wizards. And we will take this fight to the lich. You have friends here in Secomber Keep. Do not forget that.
Awesome. I'm talking to you, DM. You know that cell phone rock I have?
Oh, yeah, the thing that lets you contact Urzak Sr. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I, break a piece of it off and, give it to Lady Ashla, and will that also work as a separate communication device so I can contact her from distances?
Absolutely. I love that idea. Do it.
Awesome.
Do it in character.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, awesome. Thank you so much, my lady. Here, actually, hopefully we won't have to make the trip back and waste more time. So I pull out the rock, I grab one of my daggers, and with the blunt end, I place it on the table, and then with the blunt end of the dagger, I strike the rock, just breaking off a piece, nothing too big, nothing too crazy, and I hand this to her. I hand off the broken piece to her, and I say, I will be able to contact you through this rock. It is very special. It allows me to contact people through vast distances, and when we need your help and the help of your army and the mages and so on, we will contact you through this. So I give it to her.
She takes the rock and she goes, oh, what fine bit of sorcery is this? And
I know, right? I got it from a dragon.
You got it from a dragon?
I got it from a dragon.
How does it work?
I don't know. I just know that I hold it up to my ear, and whoever I think of who has the other piece of it, I can contact and just talk to them as if I was right here standing in front of you.
So she puts it up to her ear and she starts thinking about dragons, and you the whole room hears a voice. She goes, what? Oh, hello? Who's this? Who is this? She goes, what? What? You who is this? And then the other voice goes, what? You called me. Who is this? Pike, is this you? You guys have the witch's heart yet?
No, sorry. No, not yet. We're actually getting help from Lady Ashla here about that. We'll call you later. We'll fill you in, okay?
And Lady Ashla goes, what? Who is that? What is that? Who's
That's the
talking?
dragon I told you about.
I was just talking to the dragon?
You were just talking to the dragon, yeah.
I didn't know dragons could talk.
I know, right? Crazy.
Okay, cool. Interesting. You guys, hold on a second. Who are you guys?
Yeah, we're not so ragtag now, are we? We're actually kind of cool. Anyways, Lady Asha, so in the
Man,
meantime,
Bike.
in the meantime, we're gonna be still on a very long journey, and I assume you guys have like camps or like inns and stuff like scattered throughout the lands. Is it okay whenever we come across a lodging that's occupied of your leadership or whatever, can we like use it if we come across it?
Here's what I'll do for you. And she snaps her fingers, and a scribe comes over and hands her a piece of paper, and then she hands you that piece of paper. That piece of paper is it's blank, and it just has a seal in red wax that is the form of a cursive A. She hands that to you, and she goes, "This is my seal of approval, and you present this at any inn within my lands, or the lands around Secomber Keep, and even if they're not associated with us, out of respect for me, they will house you at the very least, maybe even feed you. Alcohol you'll probably have to pay on your own. I don't think I have that kind of pull."
Hey, that's anything is appreciated, and this is gonna help out tremendously. I personally don't know what else to ask for in this type of situation, at least for the moment. Urzak, Ruby, anything you guys need that they can provide for the rest of our journeys?
I would like to. Do you have a smithy here? Who
Yeah,
can
we
make
do. We have a
a. You guys have black powder?
black powder.
Black powder, gunpowder to be exact.
Yeah, well, I'm not too familiar with the intricacies, but the Royal Blacksmith could probably help you out with all of that. Yeah, we could send you over to him.
I would love to see your blacksmith.
Absolutely. And then Zambo chimes in. He's like, I have a request. And she looks at him. She goes, what is that?
Just play along. He's our jester.
To say to play along in front of him is crazy. Just play along.
He'll probably ask for like an apple or something. Go ahead.
Or a new eye, arm, jaw, something.
Actually, I was kind of wondering if I could get another cucumber. I had a couple of slices back at the forest, and it was pretty good. But I mean, I'm still kind of hungry. Maybe not hungry. I am a zombie clay man, so it's not really hunger that gets me. It's just more of the taste for the cucumbers. Lady Ashla looks at you guys and she goes, "Is he actually a zombie clay man? What is that thing?"
I mean, he's made out of he's reanimated clay, not necessarily a zombie. He's not dead.
But he's not alive either.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very thankful for the service you guys have provided, but again, who are you guys? What is this? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Go. It's are you guys like beholden to any other kingdom or anything that I should know about?
Absolutely
Okay,
not.
Cool. Yeah. All right. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. Yeah, sure. She snaps her fingers again, and the scribe brings him a cucumber, like a whole cucumber. He goes, "Wow, the entire thing? That's insane. Thank you." She starts like munching on it. And she's like, "Okay, my scribe will guide you over to our blacksmith." And the scribe, starts leading you guys. And before you know it, you are at the blacksmith.
Okay, thank you, Lady Ashla. Bye-bye. Talk to you later.
Bye. I hope so.
All right, Urzak, we're at the blacksmith. Take it away.
Thorn, the dryad, right, from the forest earlier. She turns to Pike and she goes, "So you guys have someone else make your weapons for you? You don't like make them out of trees and stuff?"
I mean, I know how to make arrows and stuff, but like, I'm no good with metal.
Interesting. Neither are we. I'm gonna be so honest with you. We just really we only shoot arrows.
It's very effective. I mean, there's wood everywhere. Might as well use it.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so this not a dwarf. In fact, an actual no. Wait, yes, a dwarf because this is Lady Ashla, so she would have like the highest of high. A dwarf walks up to you guys and goes, greetings. What can I help you with? My name is Tom.
Tom?
Tom with a T.
Tom.
T for Tom.
O-M?
O-M, yes, as in Tom with a T.
Look, Pike, I can
Tom.
spell. I can spell better than you can write, Pike. Sorry. Tom, I have a question for you.
Go away.
I have like these nice cool weapons on my back, right? And my friend Pike over there has nice cool daggers that do cool things, right? I want me a cool weapon as well. And I was wondering if you were willing to work with me to make a weapon you probably have not made before.
He brings out a gun. He sets it down. And he's like,
This
is like an arrow, like a bow and arrow.
Well, Pike. Not my plan, Pike, but I might grab it.
It looks like a very steampunk flintlock pistol. As he sets down,
I thought you were gonna say it was just a straight up 9mm. Here you go.
9mm. Here's a Glock. No.
I was not ready.
He sets down. Here's an M16 full auto.
Oh my god.
No. All right. He sets down a flintlock pistol, and he sets down a small bag next to the iron balls, and he opens it up a little bit, and he goes, "This is gunpowder. It makes the small handheld bow and arrow shoot these small circular arrows."
Pike, this is not what I'm here for. But
Okay.
But
How much?
do we have enough to get this gun?
How much is it?
1,500 gold.
Pike, we can kill him and take it now.
What?
Hold on.
Nothing.
Hold on.
Nothing.
Okay.
Hold on. Where the hell is my inventory?
Tom, can I make a deal with you?
Absolutely.
I will retrieve anything you want as a trade for this gun.
Wait. But we have Lady Asha's seal. You won't just hook us up?
No.
Oh, you could use that.
No.
No?
Oh, he said no.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely not. For this, no. You got to pay me money.
Okay.
He turns to Urzak and he's like, "Anything I want for this?"
Anything that is achievable to get.
All right. I will allow you. Let me see. I will let this go if you were to retrieve for me 1,500 individual pieces of gold.
How about 50?
No. That what?
Okay,
no,
you're twisting my arm. 35.
You went down.
Okay.
Let me-
I have a
let me
question
do
for you,
something.
Tom.
Yeah, you do that. You ask him the question while I do the thing that I do.
All right, Tom. Question for you. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not from this area, so I was wondering, do you guys have like events that go on yearly where I can achieve such an award?
An award such as what?
The amount of gold you're asking for, my guy.
Oh. Do we have yearly awards? Interesting.
You have like a competition,
Like a tournament.
arena fights,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
a knowledge book test. I
Oh
keep
my
going in there.
goodness. A knowledge
Well,
book test.
well. There are
Holy
fist
shit.
fights down at the local tavern that you could make quite a bit of gold at, actually, if you do. I'd say go
Wait
down.
a minute. I'm sorry. I'm cutting all of you off and because I'm searching through my bag. How about I sell you this ruby? It is worth 5,000 gold. The cost is 5,000. I see it right here in my inventory. Don't tell me shit, DM.
Hold on, Pike. Let me pull you aside real quick. Come on, Pike.
Okay.
Pike. I just want to
The
fight some people,
dwarf's
Pike.
eyes,
You're
the
taking it-
dwarf's eyes literally turned into rubies. The second he saw that, his eyes turned into rubies. He started licking his lips.
Pike, don't take this away from me. I just want to fight the strongest people they got here.
Dude, you can still fight, earn the extra money, and we can still have the gun right now.
Okay, but he won't tell us the information. I guarantee you, because he's gonna want more money.
You turn around and you look at him. His eyes are literal rubies. There's like a waterfall of saliva coming out of his mouth as his mouth is watering. He goes, I think that's actually worth about 500. So if you have 2 of those, I could give you the gun.
And you're pushing it. I know exactly what this costs, man.
How do you know? Prove it.
I'm not gonna prove it to you. I've already talked to an expert, motherfucker. Like, dude, I know what this is worth, and that gun is worth a fraction of this entire rock. I will give you half of this rock for that gun. No ifs and or buts.
I'll take the whole rock, and I'll give you.
I'll give you the entire rock if you give us the gun plus all of its accessories, and you also help my buddy here craft an amazing weapon of whatever he asks. And we will provide the ingredients, but you will have to agree to make exactly whatever he asks for this entire rock.
So he starts like fiddling, and he's like, "All right, you drive a pretty hard bargain. I'll fine. You may have the gun and the gunpowder and the small arrows, as long as what you ask is within reason. As long as it's something that I can do, I will do."
Oh, it's definitely something you can do.
All right, then tell me about it.
Hold on.
Oh,
We gotta shake first, okay? And right before we shake, I want to roll my persuasion, okay? And I also want to throw in, okay, great. And you're also gonna help me craft whatever I want within reason too, and shake his hand.
Okay, you roll persuasion for that one.
I got a 25.
All right. He goes, you're a couple of bloodsuckers, aren't you? And I'll do it. And then he puts his hand out.
All right, deal.
And so you shake his hand. He goes, "No more additions. I'll do exactly what was agreed upon before the handshake and nothing else."
Okay. Well,
Give me the ruby.
Thankfully, wait. Okay, hold on a second. You said we haven't specified exactly what weapons we want. So does that mean that if we don't tell you what we want before we give you the ruby, then we won't get it? Like, come on, man.
You're funny. Look, as long as I can look, we shook hands on it, okay? If I can make it, if it is within my ability to make, I will make it.
Okay. All right, man. Don't screw us up, because now we know where you live.
Wait, what? Oh.
All right.
Ruby
give
gives
him the
him,
thing.
Ruby has her dagger out, and she's just kind of playing with it and staring right at him while you say that.
Good.
All right.
Urzak, do your ask. What do you want?
I want a gauntlet, but a particular type of gauntlet.
What
You
type?
can't make a gauntlet, can you?
Any dwarf that can't make a gauntlet isn't worth his beard.
All right, cool. My gauntlet will be special, though. I want black powder in my gauntlet.
Oh, you want explosive gauntlets?
Yes. And I want, depending on the triggers, if me and DM can come to agreement on it, there's an extra roll for every punch, and there's an option, not an option, but a small chance of the gauntlet making an explosion, extra explosion damage when I hit with it.
I can do that. It'll take me a couple of hours to make, but you can have it today by evening fall even.
Cool. I will need 2, one for my right, one for my left.
Very well. Well, you've clearly already paid for it and more, so here's the gun. He puts the gun out as well as the pellets, bullets, and the gunpowder in a wooden box, and he slides it over. Who picks it up?
I will pick it up.
Urzak picks it up. He agrees to making both explosive gauntlets, and then he turns to Pike and he's like, "All right, bloodsucker number 2, what would you like?"
Haven't decided yet, but I'll let you know.
All right, well, this handshake is good for eternity. So once you decide what you want and you tell me and I build it, I earn this ruby that I will be taking now, please.
Okay,
Ooh,
deal.
Pike, I have an idea for you.
Yeah, lay it on me.
You like being you use a bow and daggers, correct?
Yes,
You like being agile.
I try to be.
How quick are you?
Is that something I can check?
Can you be quicker?
I
'Cause
can
I
always
think we
be
should get-
faster, man. I can always be faster.
I think we should get you some boots.
Boots.
Boots to
Hmm.
enhance your speed.
We'll think about it. I don't want to take up this man's time, but we'll think about it for sure.
That would be my little suggestion to you on the way out.
Yeah.
Now, as it will take a few hours for Urzak's request to be made.
Kill time by
So-
going in bar fights so we can get more money. Go ahead,
There we
Chaz.
go.
Go ahead, Urzak.
So we step outside, right? And I want to look around for a random object. Can you give me a random object that I find, Mauro? If it's up to
You find
okay
a
with you?
chair.
A chair.
You're walking
The
outside,
chair.
you find a chair.
Cool. The chair would do. I will want to sling the chair in the air and just use the pistol. Just quite simply that it.
All right, so you grab the chair, you fling it up into the air, and you aim for it. Now, I guess use it. Like roll to hit.
22. I think I can hit a chair.
Yeah, you hit. Roll again because it is in the air and moving.
All right, cool. It's 14.
Good enough. The thing is, right? You're rolling. I'm gonna say you're rolling with advantage.
Moving.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
And you shoot. Yeah. You shoot it. You shoot it up into the air, and the chair just kind of. You hear a loud cracking sound, as the gun, and there's a little bit of smoke, and the chair just kind of discombobulates. It looks like you, the human, Chaz, knows that this is the
I'm a
chair
human?
being shot. No, you, the person that I'm speaking to, Chaz.
Oh, okay.
Know that this is a gun shooting a chair. However, you guys in character have never seen this before, so as far as you're concerned, the chair just kind of exploded into splinters and legs and stuff, and then he just kind of falls into the ground in different pieces. And Ruby goes, "Whoa," and Zambo goes, "Oh," and Thorn goes, "Damn, I've never seen an arrow do that before."
Sick. Now I'll put it away.
All right.
And we start making our way to where did he say it was again?
Local
Just
tavern.
bars, right? Yeah, it's local taverns.
Just go to the local tavern and we just start brawling with people, and that's how we earn money.
So
Yeah.
you guys walk up to a you go down to the market district and you see a sign for a tavern called the White Cat Tavern, and there's a couple people hanging around outside and stuff. And do you go in? Do you inquire outside? What do you do?
I want to talk to the people outside.
Okay. So a couple of them are drunk-ish. There's one on the ground, just kind of mumbling to himself.
Hey, do any of you guys know whose ass I can beat for some money?
And the one who was on the ground, like, sort of gets up. He's like, I'll let you beat me up for a copper or two.
Somebody that's worth fighting, please.
And he goes back down. One of the other patrons goes like, "Oh, go inside and ask the bookie if you're looking for a stake in the actual fighting, in the tavern brawling, if you will."
Thank you very much, whoever you are. And I proceed to go inside.
My name is Fish Breath. Nice to meet you.
Your mother hates you.
She does. So you guys go
She
inside.
She does.
She does, yes. It's just this big brawl, like brawny
so
man
funny.
with like a beard. He's very buff. He's a human, and he's just like, yeah, she does, yeah. He's got a smile on his face.
Hey, Urzak, while you do your thing, the rest of us are just going to sit at the bar and just support you, okay?
Okay, cool.
Ruby's already in there drinking.
Well, I want to walk by Ruby and be like, damn alcoholic.
F you.
That's all I wanted. And then I would just yell into the tavern, who is a bookie?
So there's
So I
this
wanna
one
yell it,
guy.
like, very loudly.
Yeah, you yell it very loudly. Half the tavern like looks at you. And there's a man in the corner holding a clipboard and a quill, and he looks up and he goes, "Oh, another fighter! Come in, register yourself. What is your name?"
I want to make a deal with you. I'll give you my name if you can beat me in a fight.
Me? No. I'm the bookie. I don't fight. I'm gonna register you here so that you can fight our undisputed champion.
But if you're going to be leading the fight, right? Wouldn't you want to take part of it?
No, not at all. You'd kick my ass.
What type of bookie are you? You're no fun. Urzak.
I
is my name.
handle the money and the bets. That's all.
Urzak. Dragneel.
All right. Urzak Dragneel. All right, perfect. Oh, so the only person left standing right now is our undisputed champion, and his the
he
pool
here?
right now. Yes, he is here. He's actually standing right outside. His name is Fish Breath. The current pot right now for beating the undisputed champion is 2,000 gold.
Cool. 2,000.
Yeah, he's been beating people up all year. The pot keeps growing and growing. If nobody beats him, he just keeps it.
Oh, okay. And what about the other taverns I've been hearing about? Is there like an undisputed for each tavern?
There is an undisputed champion for each tavern. There are about 3 in Sycomber Keep and 2 in Yartar. That is the next town over.
Is there a way I can be undisputed in all 3 taverns? Or am I locked
Well,
to one tavern?
If you no. If you defeat the undisputed champion in all 3 taverns, then you will become the undisputed champion of all of Sycomber Keep. In which case, people from all across the land will be looking to beat you up. But I mean, you get this nice little belt, and then he well, actually, he doesn't have the belt. The belt is held by you will get a belt that is held by Lady Ashla of Sycomber Keep, and it says that you are the undisputed champion, and you hold it and you keep it until you get beat up.
I accept the terms.
All right, very well.
Do
I'll shine you up.
Do I just go up? Yeah, absolutely. Do I just go out there and just start swinging, or I gotta wait?
Well, no. Hold on. We have a ring. Just give me a second. It's sorry. It's been a while since anybody has actually challenged Fish Breath. It's doesn't really happen here. Hold on. Give me a second. And he walks up to a corner of the bar that is pretty, like, somewhat secluded. It has it's in the actual corner. So the other 2 things that would make up a square are just like there's like chairs and stuff around there to kind of make it look like a ring, and there's like 2 people that are like passed out there from drink, and he just walks in there and drags them out, and he calls for Fish Breath. Fish Breath walks in. He's like, "Oh, hi, yes, it's me, Fish Breath. We met earlier, remember? Just 5 minutes ago outside. Hello, how you doing? How you been since then? How's the wife and kids?"
I don't have wife and kids. Why are you being weird?
I'm so sorry that you don't have a wife and kids. That must be terrible for you.
I'm sorry,
are
your
you
mother
okay?
hates you. I don't
Oh,
see why we're having this conversation.
It's okay that she hates me. It's just that's my lot in life. She hates me. She gave me Fish Breath. It is what it is. And now I beat people up at the bar for money.
You won't win this one. I want to fight you.
Oh, you have. Oh, perfect. All right, that is amazing. I would love beating up new faces. Let's go. And then he jumps in to the ring and puts his fists up. And the bookie goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed champion has been challenged from lands far beyond. This glowing nobody with a lot of armor that he's going to have to take off will come face to face with our undisputed champion, Fish Breath." And then the bar suddenly just cheering and jumping, and Zambo goes, "Oh man, I hope he actually wins.
Cool.
He's my ride."
I will. I will take all my upper armor off. I will leave I will take off the metal I have around my legs. I'm assuming I have some, and leave like just the cloth pants I have on, and then my sword, my pistol. Well, I would just hand to Pike.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you just want us to hold on to your stuff?
Actually, I want to give it to Ruby.
Okay.
Takes the pistol and pockets it.
And I'll be like, "Ruby, hold on to this for me," and I just hand
you
it to
bet.
her.
You bet.
And I'm like, "Good girl," and then I turn around.
She doesn't reply, which is strange. And then you walk into the ring, you put your fists up, Fish Breath puts his fists up, and then the screen just gets really intense and the credits roll.
All right, cool.
Chaz, you are about to get into some trouble, but I am all here for it. You're going to have this whole like Rocky training montage. You're just going to be beating people up. Hell yeah, dude.
That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm okay with losing some of the fights, obviously, too.
No, win all of them. You have to win all of them.
I have
If
to
not,
win
you
all
have
of
to
them.
restart the entire run.
Pretty much. This is no story whatsoever. This is all you. Like, I have not planned for this, and this was a throwaway that you like took and ran with it. So if you if whether or not you win is 1,000,000% on you.
So win, so we can get some money back.
Absolutely.
So win, yeah, win. It is bare knuckle brawling, dude.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. There's a good meaty Delta episode. I hope everybody at home and of course you guys have a happy holidays and be safe, and we'll see ya next year, peoples.
Oh yeah, next year. Bye.
All right, that's all the time we have for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode of the Razzle Dazzle Show. Be sure to let us know what you think about this episode somewhere on the internet. Follow us on our socials and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to rate us 5 stars and leave a comment down below. We'll catch you on the next one.
Next time on the Razzle Dazzle Show.
I had terrible stage fright. I remember a friend of mine being like, well, if you have stage fright, why are you even trying to be an actor? And I was like, because I love telling stories and I love making people laugh and I love being a part of storytelling, and to be able to go like, even that is the thing probably that pushed me towards voice acting, is because I don't have to worry about what I look like or what faces I'm pulling or if anybody's looking at me. I'm just able to tell the story with, mono focus instead of all the other things that, you do in other mediums of acting. Mm-hmm. So even that thing that was sort of a negative, I think, is what pushed me into a positive place, into the place I'm supposed to be.
Tune in next week.